Soul Tribe, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm gonna pull some cards, tell you what I see, what messages are coming out. We're gonna focus on ancestor messages, what your ancestors want you to know during this time. All right, ancestor messages for my soul tribe. Those on this vibration, on this frequency, what messages, ancestors, do you have for my soul tribe? All right, so you got the Chariot. The first thing I heard when I saw the Chariot is Elijah. So there's some biblical context. This may serve as a confirmation for someone, especially if you had an ancestor named Elijah, or the symbolic story around the prophet Elijah. Something about the way his story ended, it never depicted, I think, his actual death, but rather his ascension. Very interesting. So there's something about redemption, ascension, and there's no testimony without a test. Okay. Message for someone. There's no testimony without a test. That's what makes you wise. That's where you get your ancestor wisdom from, is through test and ascension. Okay, I'm hearing also something to do with, let's give them something to talk about. Some of you, you're descendants of a bloodline that came here to facilitate in the redemption of humanity, fallen angels. Okay. And so in so many reincarnations, you've lived lives as a woman, as a man, other beings, and all of that is a part of your Akashic. And so in this lifetime, with all of that awareness, or I'm picking up here that someone has been made aware through their Akashic, the many different lives that they have lived, the lifetimes that they experienced that didn't allow them to ascend. I don't know. I'm also hearing, I don't know how to explain it. Something about, it's something about kind of like not forcing it, because I'm picking up on like the Crusades, forcing certain belief systems in the name of a higher power. That's also a lifetime confirmation if someone feels like they had a past life regression or a past life where they even came as a prophet. And so something about when people aren't ready to receive your wisdom, it's like that's a fall as well. Okay. Someone here, you've reincarnated, and in past lives you failed to redeem someone else. Okay. Your prophecy or your prophetic word wasn't received, and so it's like a pilgrimage of forcing something. So if you feel like in this lifetime you're failing to get that message across, or you're failing to propel humanity forward, I'm hearing easy does it. Something about easy does it. Because in this lifetime, you're meant to learn how to be gentle and not just wield power or force, but to kind of go at the pace. The best way I could describe what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is, let's say you have all this awareness and you're talking to fallen souls. the first thing you may want to do with all that power is to tell people what to do, but then that would make you a tyrant, controlling and dictating other people's free will. And that's also karma that would have you reincarnating to learn that lesson, which is, instead of using your power to dictate and create war, to choose a path or to invoke other people's choice or to steer other people's choice in a certain direction, this lifetime you're meant to be in the world but not of it, and not need to change it, but just leave your life and your story as a testimony of your own redemption, and how you just tell your story. So there's this balancing act between having control and releasing control, and the critics that come with it, with the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's something about the critics that come with it. The critics that come with your heart's desires to see humanity heal. Your story in itself is enough. I don't know why they keep saying that. And something about you're a descendant of powerful leaders, powerful bloodlines and storylines, and you're meant to wield the power without having to control the people or the masses. Even if you're aware that someone is under psychosis, you don't have to be the resurrector of their journey. This lifetime is about each person having that own awakening to themselves. And so you're going to meet a lot of people that are in their pitfalls, and it's not like, how you got yourself. It's not a punishment. I'm also hearing know thyself, the importance of knowing thyself. Like that's also a part of your testimony and your journey, is to live in your authenticity, even if it does come with critics, or it comes with drama, or it comes with other people that crucify you for it. So you definitely are on a Christ consciousness journey, but this lifetime you're doing it differently. So you have Dreamweaver. Dreaming and imagining brings your powerful vision into reality. Flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst the shadows of fear. So you aren't ruling people with fear this lifetime. You're breaking that generational chain of bondage through fear. High is good. I walk the path for my highest good. Not everybody's highest good is the same. Something about this is what past life regression taught you. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. You understand what it means to descend so you can ascend, and the importance of it all. And the point of it all. Manifest the new. Embracing change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. Okay. Roots of stability. Okay, so your roots, your ancestors are really coming through, and they want to confirm to you, whether you know them in life or you didn't know them, that they are with you to help you walk your path. This is your life. This is your journey, and it's for your highest good, because you want it for yourself, your higher self. You want this highest good. And I do feel like they're confirming for you what's happening in the fire, in the spirit, what you may not be able to see in the physical yet, or you haven't received either the residuals or the confirmation in the physical, but your dream, the vision that you received. I'm hearing you were given a vision of a world that is free from fear, free from oppression, free from bondage. And you are a inspiration, not because you are forcing it, but because you are living it. It's like you're not living this lifetime to be, I'm the example, look at me, follow me. You're not trying to have sheep and followers. You're on this journey to live it your way. That is the only mission, which would explain why it feels like it goes against your belief systems, whether it be religious or your past lives of you being a god or you being chosen or whatever. This lifetime, the reason why your highest good is the path for you is because that's the hardest thing for you to do. It's easy for you to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. It's easy for you to do it for everyone else. It's easy for you to have a cause outside of yourself. So in this lifetime, doing it just off merely your strength and your belief in that this is a vision that was given to you and you will walk this path, there means it's going to come with a lot of adversity. Because you're doing something, you're trailblazing something that ain't never been done before. You're the first in your bloodline to do something and bring about a new world, a new order, a new vision. So all of these desires that you have, they're connected to visions and dreams that you've been receiving, and they want you to know that you're in alignment, Yemaya. You're in perfect flow and perfect harmony. A lot of you are doing it on your own, by yourself. And so this message is really to bring you a message of hope and encouragement. Give yourself permission to take some type of alone time. I feel like you're going to be working really hard. You're going to have your head in the books, in the clouds. You're going to be walking with the shamans very soon. And so they want you to take this time and enjoy it. In that space, in that quietness, you're going to receive some type of symbolic confirmation that lets you know, like, yes, everything is going upwards. It's going to uplift your future. And they want you to learn. They want you to, learn how to remain open-minded and remain in this receptive frequency, because it's like your ancestors walk with you, and the way that you embrace your lessons and your experiences, they're able to talk to you a lot easier than anyone else. I also hear that there's someone that's about to enter the ancestor realm. And this is going to really make your heart sing. There's something that you hold back. Like, you hold back a little bit. And the reason why you hold back is because you're doing something alone. But I feel like there's going to be an ancestor that enters. There's going to be a family member or a lover that enters the ancestor realm. And when that person crosses over, your receptive energy to the spirit realm is going to heighten. And there in the ancestor realm, you'll be able to have an evolved relationship with this particular person. Because I feel like you've been taking small wins and having small triumphs and different things like that. And trusting that you're on the right path. But when there's someone here on earth that is like, you never really let yourself go or have what you truly desire, because this person's opinion of you matters more than you realize. And so they're giving you a heads up to a loved one becoming a ancestor and being carried away. So you can really have your phoenix rising and really see your highest good into fruition. So confirmation, if you've been feeling like a tug of war or a pull between two levels of consciousness and walking away from one level of consciousness may be very difficult because of the attachment. The physical attachment is so much more real than the spiritual realm. Yeah. Divine timing. So during this period of time, while you're walking this path, they're pretty much saying you're gonna meet a lot of upheaval, and they want you to keep seeing the potential in that as you're descending. Like, you haven't really hit rock bottom yet. Once you hit rock bottom, that's what you're really gonna be dancing with the universe. Duality dance. Seeking balance. You see how, I don't know if you can see it, but in this card there's a descent, right? With the star, they're descending. You got to get lost so you can find your way, right? And in this card you have the Joker. So sometimes, you know how with Tinkerbell, she says you gotta laugh so you can fly. In order for you to ascend, you gotta embrace humor. Okay. So Buddha approach: seek balance amid the chaos to find harmony within yourself. And it's like, that's where you really accept yourself fully in your totality. You have nothing else to lose. So it's like you reach a point of having nothing else to lose, and then you fully surrender. That's when you're going to be able to see what's really real, versus it's like your inner vision is actually what's real and your outward vision was the lie. So now you're going to have the insight of the shamans as you go through life experiences. Wow. Would you look at your last card? Okay. Valley of Shadow of Death. I will fear no evil. Thy rod and thy staff, it comfort me. Your ancestors are your rod and your staff, your spirit that comforts you as you step into the valley of the shadow. Like, some people call it dark night of the soul, but I feel like you're meant to go through this more than once. It's like a soul activation. And then that space, you're able to let go and allow your passions to guide you fully, and you'll be able to see the purpose of every tide, every transition, why something had to leave, why people. So a lot of you guys, I'm picking up like your intuition has been causing you to mourn people, places, and things long before it's time to let go of it. So you can really become a seeker, curious. There were some things that were keeping you from really being fully curious. Commitment. Commit to the next stage in your life, develop, and there you promise fulfillment. So I feel like they want to go into the next stage of your life. There's this clear path that's opening up for you. This is the next stage of your life. What is this next stage? I got 5 on it. The next stage of your life. What is it? It's also the next stage of your development as well. Either way, you're promised fulfillment. What's the next stage of your life? So we have the dragonfly in reverse, lighthearted and adopt, finding out change, things coming to light and heal. All right, so you're leaving behind things that you have to heal from. And you have on sunglasses, so you're able to block out haters and ignore the distractions that want to interrupt your development. Okay, we have backstabbing in reverse. Yes, heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. That's in reverse. So in this next phase, that's the gossiping, the slander, people's opinions of you, people pleasing. Those things won't feel like betrayal. It won't feel like they're breaking. It won't feel like pain. We have the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependencies. And then we have date. So one thing's for certain, someone is going to be pursuing you to date you. Okay. Definitely, you will have a karmic person committed to getting back in your life, and you will be meeting someone new. And I do feel as if some of you guys, a karmic person will be they will, like, you won't be surprised. You won't be surprised. There's something about a karmic lesson that had to be learned. Same shit, different day. You won't be surprised that there is someone that is always overthinking in their head, replaying what went wrong. They're going to be coming back around. It's like clockwork. You're going to be able to predict it like clockwork. Someone that had outdated thinking, they were conditioned to their upbringing, they're going to be leaving all of that behind. You're not surprised. It's like it comes exactly at the moment when you're committing to something new. That's when people feel like that they had you on a leash. They feel like they're losing you. So what about this new person? Cupid. Yeah, this is going to be a new person. You got love coming in. That's going to surprise you, but what isn't going to surprise you is all the old sad love songs that come along with it. So when you see old sad love songs coming back around, it's because you're making healthier choices, and they can feel the nail being hammered into the coffin and the ending really being official. So all the sad love songs, all the things that kept you in a state of psychosis don't work on you no more. You're not trying to be someone's parent. You're not trying to fix people. You're not trying to give people something that they are not ready to receive. You're no longer caring to, like, your peers even change. What you're interested even changes. There's a lot that's changing. All right, closing messages for my soul tribe here. You reap what you sow. So there's gonna come a moment where you are. It's like you are a reminder that you reap what you sow, and that the pain that they feel is only temporary. That they'll be okay. So I see you pretty much saying like you'll be okay. It's a part of it. Some of you guys will. That's what you'll be doing for work. It's kind of reminding people that this too shall pass. It's only temporary. You gotta allow what doesn't want to be to fall away. You gotta go through the stages of grief, and there you will be reborn. That's gonna be your theme. You're gonna find yourself saying that to everybody over and over and over and over and over again. Especially to people that were willing to do just about anything to get what they want. It's gonna backfire in so many ways. There we go. That's how another reading is done. The star in reverse is back out here. That's not a coincidence. So their spirit is saying we done. Understand that whether it's family, friends, lover, everybody has to descend just the same way as you did. You can't protect nobody from that. You can't save nobody from the same opportunity that you were presented with. The opportunity to lose, to go through hell so you could be redeemed, be reborn, have your third day resurrection. It's actually happening. It's not just stories anymore. Stories are y'all are added to the tapestry of life. Y'all are really actively. That's why y'all came here. You're not rewriting it, you're continuing it. You've done this so many times. But I do feel like this is going to be your last reincarnation, and you're just going to be you're just going to be carnated. Like, there's something about you're not going to redo this shit anymore. You're just carnated. Been there, done that, done. Conquered it. Broke every chain. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Take what resonates. Love you. Catch you in the next one. Bye.